Drawing now.
Yes, welcome everyone to the ComX Drink and Draw. We have our special guest today, Dave Vries. He's the creator of tonight's subject, which is Lieutenant Smith, or Smitty, as I think Smitty is also called. She's called. So yeah, everyone start drawing. I think you got the reference material. Everyone who's watching, you can get to the pictures of Lieutenant Smith as well. And I'm just having one of those days.
Let's take it again from the top.
Yeah, take it from the top. And we've got, if you send that to art@comx.studio, at the end of the show, we'll be able to show that to everyone on the screen. So that'd be great. So everyone have a go at doing Lieutenant Smith. And we're just waiting on Zach. So,
good that Lauren could join us tonight.
Yes.
Wasn't going to make it.
Rush time.
Good to see you.
I rushed from that chair to this chair.
Quick mail call today. I was lucky enough to pick these suckers up.
Oh, right.
Oh, nice. Ed, if you're watching.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
cool.
Came with a little ash can and a little print in the back.
He's very nice. What he gives away.
Really?
Thanks to Ed. The one night that he's not here.
Yeah. Well, I saw on Facebook he was sliding by on a skateboard. What was going on there?
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw that as well, actually.
All I could think about is watch out for your wrists. Just don't snap your wrists.
Oh, no.
He had himself an injury just a little while ago, and he couldn't draw for about a week.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Oh, we got a tech issue. So, Dave, anything you want to tell Dave DeVries? That is. Sorry, there's two Daves here. Anything we should know about Lieutenant Smith?
I just said there's two versions of her. We have the one that's referred to as the boob window look, which is where she wears almost like a camisole or a teddy type tight fitting outfit, and then the over jacket sort of just comes around the neck, and it's just like the neck and the arms. And that was sort of done as a sort of a way of loosening up the attire, and also, as you probably read in the notes, the idea was that the characters have been taken over by a franchise, and they're sort of trying to play around with the costumes and give it a different look. And a lot of people like the original version, which was the one where it's like the full double-breasted jacket. So I've sort of provided reference material for either or. Both versions are going to be used in the ongoing series, so it's not like there's a right or a wrong version. So you're free to go with whichever way you desire.
Rightio.
That answers a few questions.
Yeah.
Is that Reverie taking that over? Is it Dave?
Not so much taking it over, but we've sort of joined forces. Is probably a better way to describe it. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So I've been working with Rob on that.
With Rob, right?
Nice one, Rob.
Yeah.
What's Rob doing the art for you? Is he?
No, he co-wrote it with me. So that was.
Right.
It was awesome fun.
Well, I imagine there'll be a few toilet shots.
Sneak them in wherever I can.
It should be a very interesting first episode, first issue. When's it due out?
Not sure, actually. Probably early next year, the way things are heading. So
early next year, okay.
Yeah.
Have you got a few different writers and that helping you, Dave, or what's going on?
I'm mainly doing it on my own, but so it started off as a series where Rob and I, because Rob was taking over the Torn characters, so Gary decided that it might make sense to team up. So there were a number of options. One of them was that I could just write it on my own. But I thought it would be more fun to actually co-write it with somebody who had an understanding of Torn. So I said that would be my preference. And Rob and I just kind of found a way to work together, which worked quite well. I haven't done a lot of co-writing in comics, although working with Gary Challoner and Glenn Lumsden back in the Cyclone days, even though we all wrote our own books, it was fair to say that we all, maybe through pub influence, had a huge hand in each other's work. So it was. And say again.
Was that pub influence?
Yeah, pub influence. So basically, Gary and I actually shared a studio in Angel Place in Sydney, and which is just around the corner from Martin Place, and we always caught up, before and during at lunchtime, and then usually a beer afterwards. And then when I worked with Glenn, we'd always catch up for drinks as well. So when I was working with those guys on various projects, it's very rare for an artist and a writer not to sort of communicate closely. And even when I was working with the guys in DC and Marvel, it was a little bit harder because that was before the internet, when communication was incredibly expensive. Like a phone call was $3.60 a minute back then, which probably moved like $10 a minute now.
Yeah.
But we would trade notes, and the editors were, would try to organise conference calls. I remember very exciting when I was speaking to Eddie Newell, who was I was working on the Black Lightning character, and he was in Cleveland, Ohio. Pat Garahay, the editor, was in New York, and then there was another guy who was doing a mini series that I'd written about Black Lightning, and he was based in Sao Paulo in Brazil. So that was pretty exciting to have a conference call through 4 cities. Of course, these days that means nothing, but back in the 90s, that was pretty huge.
Lot easier nowadays, isn't it?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, so.
I actually, I bought Black Lightning, the African-American bloke, is it?
Yeah, that's it. It was, they actually sent, there's another Dave DeVries who's in America. So they sent him all these books, they repackaged it about a year ago.
That biggest name.
Yeah, and I really should get on to DC about that, because I haven't received any royalties for that yet. A couple of years ago, so. But they're actually pretty good. I expect they'll honour that. But
when was that? 1990?
Oh, God. Black Lightning would have been 93, 94, something like that.
Right. I actually had a couple of those. I've lost them now, but I had a few of them. Black Lightning. Yeah.
Tony Isabella, he rebooted the character. That he was notorious for, at least as far as the editor was concerned, for not turning in the scripts on time, and the editor was constantly chasing them up. They usually like the writer to be at least 4 episodes ahead of the artist, so that they've got plenty of time, so that if an artist is running slow, they can then maybe send some of the foreshadowed scripts out so that other artists could work on them.
Yeah.
And Tony just worked really tight to deadline, and so Pat said, I need a 4-part miniseries that I can just slot in, so I can then just put it in amongst the main series and buy me 4 months if need be. So I did that, and then he came. I was actually in America at the time, just on a break, and he then gave me a call and he said, would you be interested in taking over the title full time? And I said, well, I don't know, I'd have blood on my hands if I did that. And he said, look, no, you're not. He's gone, whether you take it or not. It's a question of whether I give it to you or someone else.
Oh, right.
Well, if you're putting it that way, I guess I'll say yes. But
how many issues of that came out, Dave?
I'm not sure. There was 13 of them. I actually took it over with, I think it was book 6 or 7. Tony actually did like half a story, and then when they canned him, he didn't want to carry it on. So they asked me to finish it off. And they said, Tony doesn't want his name on the credits of it, and you can just completely rewrite it. And I said, no, I'll honour what he's done. So I kept his pages and tried to, keep. I don't think I altered very much so that my stuff would sort of slot in with it. And then I think that. So I might have done. I plotted it out as an ongoing series, and then Mike Carlin, literally before my first book even hit the stands, they decided the sales weren't as big as they wanted, so they decided to can it. So I said, "Oh, that's great. I'm going to get the blame for killing the series before my work's even come out."
No way.
And but I was sort of one of the things I said was, the story arc that I've got actually finishes on episode 13. Do I have to rewrite them all? And Mike Carlin, who's one of the main editors at DC, and he and I got on quite well. He actually came back and said, "No, all right, we'll let it run till episode 13." So, and that was good. That one was chock full of Batman stuff. So I sort of, so that was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Crossover.
Yeah. I can't remember how I worked it in there, but Black Lightning was.
Hey, Jerome.
I think he was in. I think he might have been in Gotham at the time, and so I just had him hanging out with Batman because why wouldn't you? So and
Why wouldn't you? Yeah.
that one sold really well, as you can imagine. So.
That's right.
I'm currently lettering, doing the lettering for the new Torn Southern Squadron crossover. And today I was at the uni and I had some time to kill, so I started adding some captions. And I always thought that a pixel and a point were the same, but apparently they're not. I've got these borders which are 2 points, and they're significantly thicker than these other ones, which are 2 pixels.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Very different.
And what's really frustrating is I'm trying to now convert one to the other, and I don't know how to do it, because when I make it 2 pixels, that's fine. It accepts that. But then so I just Googled it to say, is a pixel a point, and it doesn't seem to.
I think, well, points goes back to the old style. Is it? No, it's all computer talk, isn't it?
Yeah, I just want to know what the conversion is, so otherwise I'll have to do them all again, which is a bit of an annoyance. So yeah, they look very different.
I
just don't want to have to do it over. That's.
I'm not up.
They look good, though, Rob.
Yeah, they look great. Speaking to Gary today, he was very excited to hear the update.
Yeah, I might have to do them over. Oh well. I might just Google I did Google what's the difference between a point and a pixel.
What program are you using?
I'm using Photoshop. So I'm using vector shape.
Might be worth using Illustrator, because that is all about like specific measurements and stuff.
Yeah, but Illustrator and Photoshop, both being Adobe, they've actually aligned certain features of each. So the vector functions from in Photoshop are actually borrowed from Illustrator, so it should work the same. And you can import Illustrator vectors into Photoshop and vice versa. So that shouldn't matter. I mean, I can do it, but I don't want to have to reopen everything in Illustrator and start Illustrator files. Just a lot of extra work I'd rather not do. Oh, yeah.
Well, I know neither, so I can't help.
You're the computer guru, mate.
No, I'm the web developer. We do have a little bit to do with Photoshop, but not much. Just enough to chop stuff up so you can put it on the web page.
Right.
Just enough knowledge to get myself in trouble.
Yes. Well, it's easy to get into trouble, that's for sure.
Yeah. And even then, I
Just-
use a designer to get half of it for me.
Okay, on a 72 pixel per inch display, 1 point equals 1 pixel. But of course, I'm using 300 DPI, so that would suggest that it's
Have you?
About 4 times as big.
Hey, Zach's here.
Yeah, Zach's here. Didn't you? Oh, sorry.
I guess I haven't looked up for a while.
Interrupt.
Hey,
G'day, Zach. How are you, mate?
How's everyone?
Good. Have you got a beer in front of you?
Here we go. Pixel to point converter. Okay. Well, that's not even right. This is
okay.
suggesting a pixel is bigger than a point. It's the other way around.
Oh, okay.
Can't trust Google. That's all I'm going to say.
Tune in next week for the answer of Pixelgate versus.
It's saying 72 points is equal to 696 pixels, which would. No, that's right. That would mean. Sorry. All right, so I'll say 3 points. What's that?
Where are you at with Rick McClune, Dave? Dave Dye.
Mate, I'm just started inking page 12.
Well, let me
Sweet.
boost you up.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Mustache is on point. Is that Danny Nolan wrote that one?
No, James Broadhurst. He's a
Okay. Yep.
a sand groper.
I don't know what that means. What does he do? Does the sand consent to being groped? I don't understand.
You don't know what a sand groper is? Tell him, Lauren.
Hey,
Lauren, what's a sand groper?
a sand
I don't know that
groper.
one
It's like
either.
a little cricket. It's a weird cricket / demon.
It's a bloody West Australian.
Yeah, they're nasty. You don't like them. They look like 2 heads of cockroaches like mushed together, and they kind of just walk around. Like, it's not nice. They look strange and they make strange noises.
Dave, what's a
I
sand
don't like them
groper?
already.
It's a West Australian.
There you go.
It's I will concur.
Because their symbol is a black swan, and they grope in the sand.
Yeah, just like the South Australians, a crow eater.
Yeah, 'cause
Bloody
we got a
Queensland is a banana vendor. I think we had that.
Well,
Hey?
cane
So
toads is the other one.
So what am I as a Victorian or a Melbourne?
Well,
Do I get a full name?
years ago, it used to be called a cabbage patcher.
well, the New South Welshmen.
I love both those names. Cabbage
What
patcher or
was someone
bush chook.
say?
Too many bush chooks.
We were talking about banana
It's not
vendors.
seeing you export. It's
That's bullshit.
Smitty's hair is driving me a bit nuts. I'm almost about to give her a hat. Yeah, just sometimes you're just like, I'm just going to put a hat on it and be done because I cannot get this hair right.
Ponytail, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Ponytails are surprisingly hard.
There's a picture of her with this ponytail here. There you go.
Yeah, but stupidly,
Two,
I put
actually.
something behind her that would make the ponytail I had not really work. So, yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've gone with her hair out, which is not really her style.
Oh,
Must be a
right.
day off, I think.
Yeah, well, she probably had to rush home from work and didn't have time to get it done for the drawing.
Hey, Lee.
Who's that?
Oh, Lee Chalker.
cooler
Just g'day to everyone.
Lee. G'day, Lee. How you going,
No.
Cobber?
Hey,
Name
Lee.
someone cooler than Lee Chalker, and I'll wait.
Yeah. Why is he bloody didn't front up tonight? He's giving someone else a go, is he?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's a real sport, that bloke.
Yeah, he's pretty much for the whole month except next Friday. He wants to do night side, so
Night side.
is it night side? I'm not saying the name wrong, am I?
No, you're right.
Yeah,
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, cool.
Tell me more about that.
It's Bo's creation, I believe. I don't know too much about her. I know she's sort of like got this weird, almost like black paint that's alive on her skin. I don't think it's a symbiote. I think it's like she controls it.
Right.
And yeah, she flies, and I'm not sure what else she does. I'm waiting for Bo to give us more information about her. Actually, he's given us lots of art. I haven't shared that yet, I don't think. But I'm curious about her powers. Actually,
Has Bo joined the ComX or the ComX crew?
Actually, I don't know if he's written a profile or not. I don't think he has yet.
Right, because you could get him on to do some drawing.
Well, he'll be on next week as our special guest, just like Dave is tonight.
Right.
Bo will have some stories.
Have you know him, Rob?
What's that?
You know him?
Not very well. I've just been on a few video chats with him and Dave and stuff, and yeah, he's really cool and has quite an interesting past, and he's not shy sharing crazy stories.
Bit like yourself.
Yeah. His stories are a tad crazier than my
Oh my goodness!
my ones.
I don't know if we're prepared for that yet.
A mystery user asked if Dave DeVries is going to draw.
Yeah, I wish.
I wonder if there'd been a mystery. I wonder if there'd been a mystery on purpose.
Oh, that's right. Lieutenant Smith wears some stilettos.
Yes, from all the pictures I've seen.
Yeah,
In the description, I read.
practical, but really good for giving someone a boot in the.
Oh, yes. Well, I used to reckon in the New York subways back in when stilettos first came out that blokes would be getting stabbed in their foot by the girls walking around in their stilettos in the subway and that.
Good weapon.
Yeah, very sharp and dangerous.
Oh, a bit low on comments tonight. So, question to everyone watching, not to you guys. It's just write a comment. Are you actually drawing?
Me?
No.
No.
The actual watching. The people watching.
Who's that'd be Lee? Who else?
I don't know. Actually, it says there's 7 people at the moment. So
Yeah.
I think that's just Facebook. I think YouTube's a different number.
I thought Tony Menzies was going to front up for tonight.
Oh, he mustn't have got his name in early enough. I don't remember him putting his hand up.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because this software only allows me to fit so many people in. So
Yeah.
it'd be nice if we could fit more people. It'd be awesome.
I think it was around about.
We'd all be pretty tiny on the screen, though.
Yeah, that's right. I think I noticed that his name come up around about the time Lauren was saying she may not be able to make it.
Oh, yeah. All good non-inspirational gaming. I can't do anything but stick figures as well.
I think I owe Non-Inspirational Gaming a thank you. I think they bought the Devil's Toilet this week,
Oh,
which
good on them.
I have packaged up at the front door, ready to go to the post office on probably Monday.
Nice.
No, that's very good.
So brace
There's
for
a bit of
disappointment.
Hell no. I had a great time reading Devil's Toilet.
All right. We're halfway through. Almost time to start inking.
I'm just looking forward to holding it. That's all.
I'll hold you in a minute.
Oh,
Hey,
I got to meet at Supernova. I got to meet Dave Dye in person for the first time, and he said,
lucky you.
and he goes, "Rob," he goes, "Oh, gee, I thought you were a young fella, but now that I look at you, I have to reassess my thoughts." So I must
Hey, mate.
present well on here, but then not so much in person.
Mate, I was terribly let down.
Speaking of Tony. Oh, no. I pressed the wrong one. Speaking
Well,
of Tony,
I
good day, Tony.
Hey,
Well,
Right,
I've solved the point pixel conundrum.
Oh, yeah.
so well done.
It's 4-1.
4-1. Oh, okay. I was close.
Four
Yeah.
4 points to 1 pixel.
not the odds
No,
are.
no, 4 pixels to 1 point.
Oh, okay.
That's on 300 DPI. So I assume I'm on 300 DPI.
There you go, Rob.
Not me.
Okay.
I got about 2 weeks ago. You sent it to Queensland. Oh yeah. All right. Oh, cool. So yeah. So you did get it. That's awesome. So it arrived, obviously.
Awesome. Oh, sorry, Dave.
That's all right,
Actually,
mate.
I think they said on the show last week that it arrived. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Good.
cool.
That's going to be a snake.
Nice.
Fighting off a snake.
Sweet.
Anyone else got works in progress they want to share?
Mm, yes. I just, where's the thingy?
Now let's see if this works.
Oh,
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go.
See, she's got her hair out, which is not, not a
Yeah.
normal style, but
That's fine. That's fine.
why couldn't you put a ponytail on her, mate?
well, because there's something behind her, but I can't
Oh.
give that away yet.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'll give you 3 guesses what it is, but
Yeah.
It's either a
bloody
toilet
big
or a turtle. Or maybe a chook.
yeah,
Oh, a chook, yeah.
got to work my shit in there somewhere.
Quite literally.
Yeah. I had to quickly Google a snake head while I was doing this. Well, that didn't come up on your screen, did it?
No.
Okay.
It's only what's on the camera.
Right, okay.
I'm not going to ask Rob. I'm not going to
Yeah, no, I had a snake head on the camera joke, but no, sometimes I just worry that I take it too far.
You're starting to learn to bite your tongue a little bit, mate.
I'll bite your tongue in a minute.
Oh.
There's an element of homoeroticism about this.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
it's Friday night. I let loose a little bit on Friday nights.
You know that there's a comic out about toilets. The bloke, I reckon that'd go well in a Mad magazine, mate. Really? You know,
Oh yeah.
that's the sort of humour in that. I reckon it'd suit well with that sort of thing. Is Australian Mad still going?
They don't do new material anymore, I don't think.
Nah,
Oh,
They only reprint old.
they went out of business.
because I reckon that
reprints,
would have been a starter for that, mate, for sure.
Gary
right.
Challender's listening in. Yeah, thanks, Gaz. That's what I ended up doing. You just, where it actually reads point or pixel, you just cross out the X and write the T, or vice versa. It's thanks, Gaz.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Who is
stumbled
that?
into that. Gary Challender's listening in. So,
Oh, g'day, Gary. How are you, mate?
We were just talking about him before the show.
Can't hear him. Yeah.
yeah, no, that's so it is actually 4 for 1. So on a 300 deep character. So I won't have to do them all again, thank God. But
Yeah, well, that's good.
now I got to work out whether Gary Della told me to do points of pixels.
He might be watching. He might tell you.
Now, what's the exchange rate of a Challenger to a Della in Gary's?
Gary's,
Is that a 4-to-1 type deal, or
it's 3 Blair Wentworths. It's where are we?
This snake twisting around his hand is getting. It's not.
Oh, he doesn't say. He just says 6 points for the 6 points for the cap height of the text, but he doesn't mention the width of the panel. I'll just go by eye. Whatever looks good.
Good old trusty guy.
All right.
I'm probably going about 2 points too wide, 2 pixels too wide.
We got to rush this.
This is kind of bad. Every time someone says something, I look straight at Rob's panel to just check he hasn't got some sort of inappropriate joke or not coming.
Oh,
I'm a bit shy today.
very unusual for you, mate. Oh, I watched that talk you did with the Yanks on their tour. Those drunken.
Oh, the drunk Yanks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was fun.
They apologized on a later stream I watched the other day.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was at one point. We were just sitting back and just watching them go.
I was watching it. I was going, oh boy, you boys you're just goggle-eyed and you're gobsmacked. Your mouths are like this.
I was just waiting to see what they said next. Apparently, Dustin's not a drinker, so drinking something really hit him hard.
Yeah.
And you could tell he was definitely the more drunk of the two.
Dustin,
Hey, Peter
was.
Lawson.
G'day, Pete.
Name a cooler guy than Peter Lawson. I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'm now confused.
The only correct
Which
answer
one are we
is
waiting
Lee
for?
Blocker.
Which one? Yeah, I was going to say, which one are we waiting for now? Hey, going, Zach.
Oh, it's going.
You ahead of everyone? I mean,
Hey.
you start late, but you usually get ahead of everyone, so I was just curious.
Yeah. He gives us a head start.
It's not working for me tonight.
Not working for you tonight?
No.
All right.
No.
From what I could see.
Nice, Rob. Nice.
That was just trying to represent the people that pop up.
Yep.
I'll let everyone have this week.
All right, Pete.
Thanks, Zach. Thanks.
Oh, what happened, Zach? It's not working, did you say? Did I miss something?
He reckons he's
There's
lost his
no way
mojo
everyone
tonight.
else have a go this week.
Yeah, I'm sick of you always winning.
Look, I can't help last week I was ready and colouring and inking. within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Design a harder character.
So wait, so last week, had you already started before we went live?
No.
Really? That's crazy.
In the last 2 nights, I've done almost 5 pages of inking of Bronwyn. Pencil and inks of Bronwyn.
So how far away are we from getting those new prints that you were talking about? That Bronwyn's gone back to print.
Oh, they go next
there
week
you are.
on Monday.
Okay.
And all her early adventures will be back for everyone to see.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Get that snake.
Very cool.
Oh yeah. I want to see its brains flying out the back of its head.
Okay. All right. I see. I haven't done that bit, so yeah. All right. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I'll do a shooting it.
Nice.
I broke my pencil before. Just as well, I've got a great selection here of pens and things to choose from.
Nice.
Went straight to another one.
If I broke mine, I'd be off to the Apple store tomorrow.
Yeah, yours are a bit more expensive than mine too. $100 a pop.
Yeah. The damn ink keeps running out.
Okay, you've got to love Photoshop. I've just found that you can set the width, and then I can go through, I highlight all of the previous ones that I've done, and then just paste the style over it.
Ah, sweet.
Oh, nice.
I thought I was going to have to do it for everyone, but I can just highlight the whole page and just do it in one go. So,
Christ is averted.
Oh Christ! I thought I was going to have a couple of hours work here, but
Nice. Thanks, Danny. Thanking you, Dave, for the Rick McClune today.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Name
Thanks,
a cooler
mate.
guy than Danny Nolan. I'll wait.
Jeez.
G'day, Danny.
the routine's coming along really well, Rob.
But funnily enough, all 3 guys I know, and they're all cool. So I'm actually not completely bullshitting. But yeah, I'll have some new material for next week.
Yeah, that's good.
Hope so.
Yeah, I'm writing a couple of Rick McClure stories.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Who's that? Who's speaking?
Dave,
Me, Dave. Yeah,
Dave,
Oh,
Dave.
right. Good on you, Dave.
yeah. So the outlines are done. I just got to, and I've done the panel breakdown. So the next thing is writing the scripts, but
Awesome.
haven't done the Western for quite some time.
It's going to be an
Something
avalanche
good.
of Ricks coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems that way.
Well, I grew up with westerns. I grew up watching Hopalong Cassidy, and a heap. I can't remember. Wired Up in the afternoon.
Well, I'm actually named after a Western.
You, Shane. Yeah,
Apparently, my father loved that movie.
yeah.
There's a Western called Shane.
Yes, there is.
You're joking, aren't you, mate? You joking?
Who,
Talking to
me?
you, Rob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rob. Sorry,
No.
you're joking, aren't you?
No.
The only reason I know there's a movie called Shane, a Western called Shane, is because I'm named after
Is your
it.
Shane?
Mate, you got to watch Shane. It's one of the best westerns made. That's got Jack Palance in it. You know, everyone likes Jack Palance.
Yeah,
When
right.
I was a kid, it was on every year. It was one of the perennial movies of the week.
Oh yeah, yeah. Alan Ladd, I can't remember who the wife was. What was the name of the old man? Shane's dad. Too long ago since I watched it. But
I watched it a very long time ago to see what it was all about. And
what'd you think?
It seemed okay. I'm not really a Westerns person, so I wasn't like really into it. I tried to get into it since I was named after it, but yeah.
No, I love them. Mate.
I was right up there. One of the great ones of the past.
Looking good, Zach, from what I can see.
My favourite was Rio Bravo, of course.
Come on, mate. What was that?
Nice
Who
work.
was saying?
Nice.
Oh, my favourite was Rio Bravo. Oh, that's good.
Rio Bravo. Oh, yeah.
it's
Dean
good.
Martin and John Wayne.
Yeah, it was awesome. Jack T. Chance.
What's up with calling it just Shane though? Just like
That's the name of the hero, mate. Alan Ladd played Shane.
I couldn't call him like Dusty, Johnny Two Guns, anything like remotely. Let's just call it Shane. Yeah, shut up, Shane. No, it'd be a good name.
Harry.
All the Shanes in
No,
the world. loved it.
that'd never work.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't called Dusty. I don't think I'd like that name. Dusty Siddle. No, I don't think it sounds right.
Well, I like really common names. I always thought it'd be great to own a really fast horse and just call it Dave Racehorse or
Fred.
actually, yeah, Fred Racehorse or Dave Dog. That's right. I want to do a greyhound. Well, Lieutenant Smith was actually created with that sort of idea in mind. I didn't want to go with Captain Action or Captain America or Captain Marvel, so I just said, okay, I'll go with Lieutenant. And I literally thought, what is the most bland name I could think of? And I went with Smith. And
Perfect.
apologies to any Smiths out there.
Shane was already taken.
Shane was already taken.
Well, I reckon Wayne is a pretty daggy name, but it seems to work for Batman, so, you know.
Bruce Wayne, yeah, that's pretty common, isn't it? I mean, pretty ordinary.
And I always thought that the name Dwayne was almost like a cliched daggy name, and then The Rock Johnson sort of made me look silly.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, well, all those names come back,
any name
don't
to
they?
be made cool with the right sort of.
I can't find the right brush. This
You
one's
know
right.
when the Eastwoods named their son Clint that they wanted him to be a megastar, you know.
Is that all it took, is it? That was another
Steve
good series,
Stunning.
Rawhide.
Clint Eastwood is Shane.
Started in Rawhide.
Captain Cool. Yeah, this Torn Southern Squadron crossover is going to be a lot of fun. Ben has just done an amazing job with the art.
Oh, yeah.
And just in the layouts alone are already blowing me away. And,
Yeah, well,
and Rob and I had such fun creating it. I mean, it sort of took me back to I used to do a bit of stuff for film and TV, particularly for TV stuff, and they like working in teams. And it can be frustrating if it doesn't work, but if you get it right, it works really well. And we sort of found the rhythm, didn't we? So
Yeah, well, I think people misunderstood me when I said on that live stream we did ages ago where I said, please don't be a dick, please don't be a dick. But that's about because, I was about to essentially get married to you for a few weeks where we'd have to spend this time together. And I was just like, this could really suck if he's an asshole or not fun to work with or whatever. And it actually worked out to be one of the brightest spots of my day and get to make up some nonsense and talk shop and all that stuff. It was really cool.
Well, it requires, I guess, an element of mutual respect. I think that's probably the key. I think that's true with any creative team, though, you've got to both think that the other person, even if they're doing something that you don't initially agree with, it still is going to be something that's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't have too many points of disagreement, did we? It was sort of, there's always a little bit of a wrestle until you both understand what the other person wants.
Yeah.
And then you usually find a middle outcome that sort of gets the best of both.
Yep.
No, it's good when it works like that.
Non-inspirational gaming. You bring up a good point. I'm glad my father was not into Bonanza.
Yeah,
Bonanza
we used to
Siddle.
watch Bonanza.
Bonanza Siddle. That would be a fun name.
Hoss. I reckon you would have
As if
made
I
a
didn't-
good Hoss, mate.
As if I didn't get beat up enough as Shane. God.
Remember, did you watch Bonanza?
No.
You don't know
But
Hoss?
the name alone.
Hoss. You don't know him?
No, sorry. I was never big on Western, sorry to say.
Dan Blocker is the actor's name.
Oh, okay.
See, I can talk about all these old shows till the cows come home, but you'd name
time
one
of
of
day,
these,
Jew?
these modern Marvel shows that you watch these movies. I haven't seen any of them. I wouldn't know who acted in any of them, to tell you the truth.
I've watched them and I still don't know. I'm horrible with actors' names and so forth.
Oh, yeah.
I know their character names. That's about it.
All right, yeah. Yeah, well, Hoss
Alex
was
is
a bit
saying
like
g'day.
you, mate.
Hey, Sloppy.
Under his
Hey,
hey,
Alex.
Sloppy or Alex. Yep, Alex.
How are you, mate?
He's a bit late and sober. Oh, that's no good.
So are we. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, mate.
Lauren just quickly had to do a fart, so she's muted.
She's going to watch this, mate.
Oh,
She's going to come.
when you mute it, you can still hear.
You're in trouble. Just well, she's in WA, mate, and you're in sunny Melbourne.
What? No, don't tell her where I am.
So where is everybody at the moment?
Brisbane.
Well, I'm a Cabbage Patch doll or something. Is that what I am?
Yeah, Cabbage Patcher.
Yeah, I'm a Cabbage Patcher. Margaret Thatcher, Cabbage Patcher.
I'm from the Mallee.
Oh, you're in the Mallee. Okay.
Yeah, mate. We actually got some rain this week. 11 mil.
Everyone else is
So
from
good.
parts unknown.
Parts unknown.
New
Oh,
South
sorry.
Wales.
Oh yeah, look at the brains coming out. Nice.
Nice.
Looks good.
Are you going to go with a good old fashioned blam or a
Yeah, I've got a blam in there.
Blamo or something?
I'll pencil it in. I'll put it up there. You can't quite see it, I suppose.
The other way.
You'll see it when I blink it.
Oh, yep.
Glenn and I did a lot of stuff for Picture and People, and some of the sound effects were pretty ribald. That was a lot of fun. I think Pork was used a few times.
Can you enlighten us a bit more, mate? Thanks,
Yeah, I just
Alex.
said Pork was a common one. That was
Pork.
Ginge, Poke. Yeah, there was a few.
All right.
We had like like there's the what's that scream? The Wilhelm scream. That's editors always like to stick that in every movie somewhere. We had a sound effect we always had was SPOD, SPOD, in the Cyclone. And if you go, it's sort of like one of those things. If you go through and look at the old Cyclone, just about every story has a SPOD in there somewhere.
And what was happening in SPOD? Sound
it could be anything from somebody having their head ripped off to it was a sort of one of those multi-purpose all
rounder. Yeah, got to have them.
And thunder was always Krakuma, not Krakoom.
I actually just read the
title. Yeah.
I just read the Decay Southern Squadron the other night, and there was a Krakuma in that.
Yeah, that would have been.
Did you write that one, Dave?
Yeah, that was the last one that I did prior to this. It was,
right.
But
was a while ago?
It's probably going to be that one was the one where I sort of rejigged the squadron. So the modern incarnation of them is sort of derived from that work. So I'm sure Darren will be very happy, and at some point in the future we'll exploit lots of money for it. So.
It was his birthday yesterday or something. He said, I put a picture of him standing on his mountain of
now I have my pose. Now I'm going to put you to shame.
Oh, you're doing a double drawing, Zach.
No, I couldn't figure out a pose, but now I know it. So let's see how fast I can get to.
Knowing you'll still be finished before all of us.
It's okay. You've got a whole 6 minutes. You'll be fine.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't say that.
Don't rush it. Don't feel you've got to
It's
rush
okay.
it.
We're not fully strict on the time limit here.
Hey, I pushed it last time I was on.
Yes. I think that's a record, that one.
So what is the time limit? 1 hour, is it?
It's meant to be an hour, but it gets pushed out a lot.
I can't believe that. Hardest flying deadlines. That doesn't sound right.
What do you mean? We meet them all the time.
I was.
Is that like a defined deadline? What? No.
Defined one.
Define the deadline.
Probably the most hectic one I had, and this was a fair income job. This was to illustrate a graphic history of the Eureka Stockade. And I got the word that they wanted it finished by a certain time. And I had done all the pencils, which was good. But I worked it out that I had to ink 3 pages a day.
Sounds like fun.
I was flat out. I'd do 1 in the morning, 1 after lunch, then 1 after tea at night.
Monster
Got
effort.
it done. Got it done.
You'd think that your work would
How many pages all up?
suffer pushing yourself that much.
Yeah, well, you got to take shortcuts and stuff. I think it was about 80 pages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but Lauren, the editors, they don't know much about comics and stuff like that. They just think you pluck it out your bum. They don't know you actually work.
Isn't that how we all do it? I plucked something out of my bum the other day.
It's the only way to work.
That's how it happens. It's magic.
So is this where Lee says Dave dies, the greatest guy around? What's the line again? Sorry, Rob.
Name a cooler person than Dave Dye. I'll wait.
Oh, that's it. I'll wait. That's it. I knew there was something to do with
See, look,
waiting.
you all rag on it, and then it's the carryover
Can't
champion
say
joke for the night.
You're not putting words in his mouth, are you, Shane?
I'll put something
I
in
don't
your
know
mouth
if
in a
that
minute.
Spontaneous.
This homoeroticism, you've really got to.
That's the Rob I know.
Rob, you can a little bit. You can a little bit.
It's good.
He's
I mean,
like, yes, I
gives
am.
my wife a
Yes,
night
I
off
am.
from all this nonsense.
You should be happy.
I get it all out on here. She only laughs at my jokes. Well, she doesn't laugh at my jokes. She laughs when I hurt myself. Whenever I like fall over or something, I'm the funniest motherfucker in the world.
No, that's
The more
just
into the
that
slapstick.
every dumbass joke I had to hear, I hope that hurt.
Well, you can never really go wrong with slapstick lowbrow humour, can you? I mean, it's,
We haven't had any made my toilet jokes tonight, Rob.
No toilet jokes.
Ooh.
I'm here in my torn capacity tonight.
Oh,
Spell it.
no torn jokes. Torn things.
Actually, Hayden Spurrell is lettering one of my torn issues that will be printed in the next couple of weeks, I believe.
Oh,
Should be cool.
Hayden is lettering.
He's lettering it, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just a writer.
No, well, he started dabbling in lettering towards the end of last year, and he's enjoying it and getting really good at it too. So,
Yeah, right. Good. Well, that's the main thing. That's what we do it for. We don't do it for the money. We do it for the enjoyment.
mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
Very good. Who's that?
40 seconds to
Zach,
finish it.
well done.
Go, Zach, go.
You are mean.
Okay, we've got Tony has sent in his picture. Somehow I think he
Ah.
started more than an hour ago.
Whoa.
Very cool.
Oh, geez. That's his draft, isn't it?
That's his pencils. He's going to ink it at some
Yeah.
point, I think.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice.
that's pretty awesome.
Very nice.
I got to get
one.
copies of these and shove them on the Facebook page.
For sure.
Yeah, I'll get copies of everyone.
Yeah, that looks great.
So the email down the bottom, everyone send it to that. That'll make it easier for me to collect them.
Right. I sent one. The one. Who did I send that to? Pete. I think I sent yours out the other day, Pete, and I should have CC'd Shane. I forgot.
I think I ended up copying
Shane
it
again.
from Facebook.
What's that, mate?
I think I downloaded it from Facebook, so I got a
Oh,
copy
did
of
you?
it.
Right.
You accidentally CC'd an old Western movie.
Yeah.
I love the westerns, mate. Not
This
much
must
in
be
the
why Dave was one of the
westerns.
first people. Oh, I was going to say this could be why Dave was one of the first people to sign up. He saw my name. He said, "Oh, I know that movie."
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I want to work with Shane. When I saw you, mate, I thought, is that Alan Ladd behind that beard? No, can't be. I've been duped, ripped off, and it was too late. Then I already signed the contract. What are you going? Yeah, I got another one, another sucker.
So who's close?
I'm getting there.
I'm done.
I'm getting a lot of head shaking.
I guess I am. I'm shading mine, so I guess I can.
I'm getting there.
That's
that's
looking-
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's
That's cool.
She's not too
Oh,
thrilled
yes.
about being called Smiddles.
Smiddles. Hold on to your brain cells. Smiddles. I love it.
What a ripper. Oh, that's
And look,
very
look at
good,
my
mate.
head not in the picture, Shane.
It is, but yeah. I thought that's what you were trying to show off to start with.
I'm very keen about doing a Devil's Toilet crossover. I think it'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
It'd be pretty fun.
I came up with a good idea for a story, and then I sobered up the next morning, and I can't remember how. I'm just, like they say that, you never really lose the idea. It just sort of, I'm really
Yeah.
relying on that.
Oh, thanks, Pete.
I thought Pete might have joined us tonight. Why didn't you, Pete?
Not enough room.
No.
The software only takes 9 people.
Yeah, it's my bad.
Yeah,
I actually
well-
thought it took 10, so I put it out
It
there.
takes
and then,
10. It takes 10, but I need that spare spot for when someone shares their screen.
There can only be one.
You can only have 10 screens.
Right,
And
right.
one meeting.
It's a bit of a weird limitation, but I guess it makes sense because it's small enough with 9 people. So where you at, Lauren?
I think I'm
She's
done.
in WA, I think.
You're in deep thought, so you're trying to decide,
Yeah.
eh?
Yes, the internal struggle of an artist. We just want to keep hitting our head against the wall. That's how we normally go. No, I think I'm done. Just give me.
Nice one, Peter.
You do. You're right, Pete.
We'll share your screen if you want, Lauren. I'll put it up.
Yeah, I'm trying. There you go.
Yeah, it takes a bit slower for me to see it. There we go. Nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah.
Very sad.
Nice.
cultural.
Very cool.
Tried to do
Yeah,
some
very
like
good.
layers and stuff, but a bit quick.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm just putting some black into a costume and I'll be finished.
Oh, yeah, cool.
That works really well. I love the way you've got the jacket working there. That's great.
Mm. You just got to think about those womenly curves, and then you're good.
Absolutely. She was the
Don't know where I get
first.
the reference from.
She was the first female team leader of the superhero band in the world, with the exception of Satin Girl, who used to stay back in the base and let the boys go off and have their missions. So she was the first superhero team leader, female superhero team leader to lead a team into battle.
Lead,
So
lead from the
That's
front.
very
Nice.
yeah, it was.
Very good.
I was woke without even knowing it. There you go. It was,
All right, nearly
yeah,
there.
Storm took over the X-Men a year later, so I beat Storm.
Good on you.
Oh, awesome.
You're the first for Australia.
It kind of helps when you're not bound by the comic code. We found that we were doing a lot of things which were innovative without really realizing we were doing it. It was just that nobody told us not to. Gary was doing stuff like that as well. And a lot of swearing and blood and sex and all that sort of stuff. And
Who's that Gary Challoner you're talking about?
yeah,
Yeah,
he loved sort of keeping things fun.
yeah.
We didn't really have any rules. I think this was the era of remember the Naked Vicar show? You might, Dave.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. And they used to say piss off, which was pretty radical in its day. And so we sort of said, oh, well, if they can say that on TV, we can probably say shit and bum. I don't think we dropped the F-bomb, but
No, that would have been pushing it a bit
Unlike
far.
now, you can say anything in topics now.
Right, I haven't. There's a few things there I'd like to put in, but anyway.
That's nice.
Cool.
Oh,
Very
that's
cool.
Very cool.
wicked.
Nice.
That's so
Pretty
cool.
sick.
Haven't quite finished the snake.
Kind of looks like
Very
the
cool.
snake has a mullet, so that works in well.
Thanks, Dave.
That's cool.
All right.
I can
I'm nearly done. I'm just
tidy that up.
fixing up some of my line weights.
Peter's a
Thanks,
fan, Dave.
Thanks, Pete. Good on you, mate. Good on you, Lee.
Lee's
Cheers,
loving all of
Cobber.
you. Confused, all the squares are moving. I keep looking at Peter when something's said instead of Rob.
You could do a lot worse.
I've seen them where the little box that the people in sort of glow or swell up a bit and go down as people talk. Have you seen that?
Yeah, that would be Zoom. That's Zoom.
And then you know who's saying what. Because
Yeah.
sometimes people are talking and going, who's got lips moving there? Who's that?
Feel sorry for my transcriptor then. She's got to figure this out for the entire show. So
Oh, they type it up.
yeah, I type up each show and put it on the website.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
trying to get a hold of everyone's art so I can put it in the right spot in the transcript.
Wow. Jeez, what a job.
All right,
like
I think
me.
I'm about done.
Oh yeah, good
Go,
stuff.
Chris. Wow.
What a ripper.
That's
Sick.
awesome.
Very good, Chris.
So cool.
Yeah, amazing.
Now that's a gun.
Yeah, that's right.
I love the peonies in the background. They're so pretty.
Yeah, I just like drawing them, so I chuck them in
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, why not?
What are they? What sort of
They're-
flower?
Peony.
Peony? It's like
Peony.
like a fluffy rose almost. Like
Yeah.
real fluffy.
I think I've
Oh.
seen it.
Real popular. That's so
It's
pretty.
P-E-
Fun.
ONIE or something, is it? Peony.
Peony.
Oh, okay. Right,
Awesome. Thanks,
that's
Chris. That's
brilliant,
awesome.
Chris. Very well done, mate.
Yeah, it's wicked.
Well done.
Can't believe you did that in an hour.
Yeah. Crazy,
I
hey?
can just believe it. Oh,
Hello, RSI. How you going?
yeah. I've been colouring all day. I did a page and it was an
Oh.
action page and it took me a good 8-9 hours. And I've still got a little bit
wow.
to finish on it.
Oh,
Wow.
They're
Can we
fun to
see it,
draw,
mate?
but I hate colouring them. Such a
Can
pain
we-
in the ass to colour.
can we see
Yeah.
what you've done on it?
No, I'm not allowed to. I'm not
okay.
allowed to share, unfortunately. You'll have to wait until it comes out. Because I'm not a writer. I just get hired by other people, so I have to.
Yep.
Everything I do has an embargo on it until the writer or the producer says I can show people.
Oh, bunch of bloody spoil sports, mate.
I know. No, it's quite all right, and it's fun, and it's keeping me busy. So
Yeah, Lee. Yeah, we noted that before, mate. Yeah. Hey, Chris, I was watching Nicole be interviewed the other night when she was talking about her work and the work that you were doing with her, and that she showed some of those pictures from the Japanese book she's putting out. Bloody
Yeah.
brilliant artwork, mate. You're killing it, mate. Really nice.
thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
really-
awesome.
That one was a labour of love, but
Let's do a
we're both really
a
pleased
roll.
with how it came out.
Ah,
just
there
doing-
it is.
Oh,
So
awesome.
it
arms
is.
reach.
Zoom in on your own image, mate. Show it up bigger.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
That's the one that's got the nominee.
Gorgeous.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
That one's for the ledger. That's
Yeah.
brilliant work, mate.
He has to flick through it really quickly because there's a lot of nudity.
Ah, we're in an adult hour, mate. We can go look real slow.
But yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
Zach, you look
Thank very
finished.
much.
You look quite happy.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it's looking good,
Oh,
mate.
looking cool. Yeah, looking
Yeah.
good.
No, that would. If you had more time, it would have come up really well. So you
We
better
can do it
finish it.
afterwards. Better finish it so we can all see it later.
I should get done.
It's like, no.
Oh, Gary's watching.
G'day, Gary. How are you, mate?
Thank you.
Dead right,
Yeah,
Does work.
it does. It's an awesome book.
Yeah. for sure. Sometimes I forget to pull my glasses down. I think I can see me drawing now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a snake. I've been drawing a pterodactyl.
Yeah, that
No,
was a bit better.
Peter wants you to finish it, Zach.
Yeah.
I will. Don't worry.
And Zach, that's where you say,
And the
I'll
other
finish you in a minute.
No, that's what Rob says. Peter, where are you at?
Yep. I picked a bad night to start using new tools, but you guys see that?
Ah,
yeah,
nice.
there you go.
Nice.
Very
Oh,
cool.
that's wicked. Look at her pants.
I had trouble getting her legs, so I just went with Cloudwell Dance.
What flag were you putting in the background? Aussie or the Southern or the Eureka flag or something?
Probably the Eureka flag, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Haven't decided yet.
Yeah, I'll finish her off.
What do they run with?
That leaves Duncan. Where are you at, Duncan?
Done, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Sick. Yeah, gotta jimmy this shit.
Oh,
No.
Oh, very cool.
Oh,
Wicked.
Oh, yeah, good. You got 2 guns going, 2 pistols.
Very cool.
Not messing about.
Incredible. Bet you do another that in an hour.
You look heartbroken, Rob. You just
No.
staring at the screen.
no, I was
Like,
trying to share.
oh,
I was trying to.
Oh, yeah, yep, sorry.
I was just
I've got
trying
to
to
press the button
make sure I was
to
clicking the
share.
right buttons. Yeah, I'm almost there. Close enough to share.
Very cool.
What are we looking at? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
good one. Very good, mate.
So,
Love it.
I love the toilet. Always
That's
good.
That's
We had a demon coming out of it. Now we've got Lieutenant Smith carrying it.
and the hell
Yeah.
guns.
Because he
With the
doesn't have
hell
legs
guns, yes.
for whatever reason.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
No, that's all right. Oh, yeah, it's better that than my head.
I can have a beer now.
Yes, I think that's everyone. Now it's just finishing stuff up in their own time, and no one else has emailed except Tony. Peter, you said you're going to email something in. Not the Peter on the screen, the Peter in the comments. Comment for you, Duncan.
No, I started a bit early.
Started a bit early.
A little bit.
4 o'clock yesterday.
Last week. I've actually just been sitting there doing nothing this entire time. I was already finished.
Yeah. Well, been watching the footy or something on telly.
Yeah.
So that's everyone. Peter doesn't look like he's sending it through. So I guess thank you, Dave DeVries, for coming in, being our special
Thank you very
guest.
Nice to meet
Thank
you,
you for
Dave.
letting us
It's
let
been
us
fun.
have a go at Lieutenant Smith. And thank you to everyone for your drawings tonight. Awesome as always.
Thank you,
And
mate.
I'll just cut it off nice and clean. So thank you very much,
Hope
everyone.
someone-
See you to the
guys.
audience.
See you guys.
See you, everyone.
Bye.
Cheers.
Cheerio. Ta-da.